Hello guys and welcome to Slinky's Riven Reviews. Today we'll be taking a look at the Drakgoon, one of my absolute favorite shotguns in the game because of its awesome firing mechanic, which is a charge up while you release this fast firing Flak-Cannon shot that gets knocked off on walls. So let's see, what stats does the Drakgoon have? The Drakgoon has a rather low crit chance with a decent crit multiplier, a decent fire rate for what it is, innate punch through, a little bit below average reload time, 23% status chance, which will allow us to hit 100% status before multi-shot, and how I'll show you in a second. The charge shot I just shown you, and a very much weighted towards slash IPS spread. So what are we going to do? Well, we have a Riven for this, which gives us a lot of status chance, 169 to be exact, and a lot of damage with negative slash, which will reduce the chance for slash procs and will increase pretty much everything else. So the build is pretty self-explanatory. Due to its low crit chance, it's the same issue that we had on the Kraken. Modding for crit chance might give you very good results if you're lucky with hitting your shots, but that's usually something you can't really rely on. So we decided to mod for pure elemental, and also 3 60-60 mods, which will allow us to hit 100% status chance before multi-shot, which will make all the pellets on the shotgun proc status. The rest is just more damage in there, and multi-shot obviously, so we get more overall damage. So we're here with 34,000 corrosive and 5.5k cold approximately. So let's see how this performs against our usual 155 corrupted heavy gunners. So as I mentioned, the Drakgoon is a charge shot. You charge this up and then you release it to shoot this one concentrated blast. As you can see, it strips armor very well and deals a lot of damage with its very high base damage. The issue is that with the negative slash you're also getting more impact procs, which will stagger the enemies because Digital Extremes knows how to balance games, so they pretty much nerfed the worst status proc in the game already. It's pretty much just hindering you in any sense, so you're pretty much unable to line them up in lines and headshot them all due to the innate punch through it has. Well, we cannot help ourselves out with that because we have the power of Warframe abilities. So, well, we have Limbo, and you might ask, what is Limbo going to do for us? Well, basically, we're going to run a very high range, very high duration build with a decent amount of efficiency, and what this will allow us to do is freeze the enemies while they're standing there so they don't get knocked around by impact procs. How are we going to supposed to do that? Well, we will cast our Cataclysm beforehand, then spawn in the enemies so they don't get staggered by the initial cast of Cataclysm, then go there and just cast the stasis. And as you can see, they're all lined up very well, and they won't get knocked around by the impact procs. So let's see how much we can do against these enemies. 1 shot, 2 shots, kill the dead, 3 shots, 4 shots, 5 shots. That kill pretty much the entire row. Very clean. Let's try that again in the second row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it took 7 shots, but oh well. So, as you can see, that enables us to kill the enemies very, very much better because of these impact procs that aren't an issue anymore. So let's see how this compares to Drakgoon bombards. So we're taking 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, stripped armor now, 4 shots, 5 shots, 6 shots, 7 shots. First one's dead. Yeah, as you can see, like, even though these enemies are very tanky. So now let's compare against normal corrupted bombards. 1 shot, 2 shots to kill one. The one behind is almost also dead. This one pretty much got 1 shot due to getting a couple corrosive procs beforehand. Yeah, and the row is dead. And again. As you can see, the Drakgoon is a very capable weapon against heavily armored enemies. Alright, what is left to show? So basically, the Drakgoon takes care of these enemies very well, but you gotta put a lot of damage on the weapon for it to have the killing power to not only strip their armor, but also finish them off very well. Why am I bringing this up? Basically, it has an augment called Fomorian Accelerant, which we will pop in here instead of Contagious Spread, which will make the bullets fly a lot faster and also bounce multiple times more in comparison to the other ones. So let me spawn the same enemies again. Let's see how it will compare with this Toxin 90% damage mod removed. So, let's see. So I shot him once, shot him twice. The last time I did that, he died, but as you can still see, it deals very much decent damage, even though I dropped the Toxin 90% mod. And you get the added bonus of having a lot more fun with this weapon, due to its increased flight speed and also bounce amounts. It's also, the augment is also very useful when you're playing normal missions, because you can just like spam click while you're in a hallway for your shots to be like spread out like that, and just it will just kill trash mobs very easily with the amount of bounce in there. It's a lot less ammo efficient though, because it takes the same amount of ammo to just charge up the shot and shoot it, but that's pretty much not really needed unless you're fighting against high priority, heavily armored targets. So there's always the option to just click shoot the weapon itself. This wouldn't be a slinky video if I didn't show you guys the obligatory gas build, so let's do that now. Let me switch the elementals to gas really quick. And let me also put in Cleanse Corrupted, because gas will still triple dip with that, even on shotguns. So, this is how much damage a gas build deals against Corrupted bombards. For it being a gas shotgun, that's a lot of damage actually. Even if it doesn't look like it right now. If I had Toxin instead of damage on the Riven, modding for gas would be a lot more powerful, but this is what we gotta work with. Sadly, due to Drakgoon being very underrated in the community, there aren't really a lot of people rolling the Rivens, so you might as well call yourself lucky if you got a really good one. And now against Corrupted Heavy Gunners. Still performs rather well, even though these have a little bit more health. I guess the innate punch through helps it out quite well, blocking multiple gas clouds at once. And they're dead already. So what else is there to say about the Drakgoon? Basically it's a weapon that's very, very good if you like its playstyle. I would compare it to an Opticore, but with the difference that it's a projectile-based weapon instead of just shooting one beam, and it also bounces off walls. So if you're really a fan of that, this weapon really is an option for you. Especially if you're one of the lucky people who were able to get a very nice Riven for the Drakgoon that allows you to hit 100% status chance before multi-shot without the need of using more than 3 60-60 elemental and status mods. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, comment down below the weapon you want to see Riven reviewed next. You might want to follow me on Twitter, which is in the description. And have a very nice day and take care. See you in the next one. Bye!